What's going on, recliners? Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. Today I'll be checking out another episode of The Sopranos, up to episode 9. Last one did not go how I was expecting it. I thought we were maybe not going to see the hit take place yet, but maybe get the ball rolling a little bit with Ralphie, and it took a complete 180. And now he's a captain. Now, had the other guy not died on the toilet, maybe it wouldn't have played out that way. But for now, he's in a higher position. And again, I can't see him lasting too much longer. But I don't know, that certainly put a damper on what I thought was going to happen. And aside from that, you got Tony falling back into some bad habits. He went to see that Mercedes girl, took her back to his boat, and shenanigans ensued. Now, I know he hasn't been a good boy since breaking it off with the Russian chick, but I just kind of feel like those other girls were just kind of means to an end, if you get what I mean. And this one, I don't know, I just have a different feeling about. Like, maybe this could be a little bit more intimate, more serious, which is not cool. But I could be wrong. We'll see how that plays out as well. And you also had Meadow acting a fool. Freaking, I don't know why she took his car and 2 seconds later crashed it into a ditch. Pretty sure they were at a bar when that happened. Maybe she had a little bit too much to drink, but still, relax, girl. So we'll see what happens with her and Jackie Jr. I'm still not sure how Tony's officially going to react to Jackie dating his daughter. I feel like of anyone, he might be the best case or the worst case scenario. I really don't know how he's going to feel. Now, I do know he came by during Thanksgiving, and Tony's aware. He took her out to a movie, or wanted to take her out to a movie. He just dropped her off at a friend's, whatever. But, yeah, I don't think he's really given it thought yet. So, I don't know. We'll see how he is as well. We're going to go ahead and check this one out. Before we do, as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. So yeah, let's check out Season 3, Episode 9 of The Sopranos.
Hello?
Happy birthday.
Don't tell me it's keys to a Mercedes he bought off the chick he just hooked up with. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Alright. If they were car keys, that'd be pretty messed up on his part.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, at least he remembered her birthday.
I was gonna wrap it, but it's wasteful to the environment.
Thank you, young man.
Nice excuse.
The Matrix. I haven't seen it yet.
I remember my dad took me to see that when it came out in theaters. Such a cool movie.
A day of beauty and pampering at the Belladonna Day Spa.
Classic gift for a parent when you don't know what else to get.
Oh, he is. I took this club from nothing. This place was a shithole when I took it over.
You could use a little help.
Goddamn Vikings. So they had to do one little kick, and now I'm ruined? Oh.
No bitch to me.
Happy birthday.
I'll get it.
Sorry I'm late.
Car trouble?
Have you heard the good news?
We met Thanksgiving.
Thank you, sir.
All right, come on, let's go. The wax is melting here.
I heard you got made defensive captain.
Yeah, and 5.5 sacks and 2 recovered fumbles.
Maybe we could work out a little together.
Sure, you should come to the Blessed Sack game on Tuesday.
No champagne. The good Lord doesn't want us to drink alcohol.
Didn't Jesus drink wine?
Who invented these things? You people are all out of your minds.
Mom?
Oh, just wait until cell phones are invented. Jesus! Lay down, lay down.
Lights out by 1 and bed by 12.
Be careful.
Did Christopher buy in as a partner now?
I smell fish.
And we're near the ocean.
What?
It's yours.
What is?
I'm a partner here now, me and Furio. But we're gonna be silent.
Oh my God. I can't believe it.
So much for her not working. But I get this.
Can we change the name?
Whatever you want, baby. Ring looks beautiful on you.
Okay, lay
It's
down.
gorgeous. Tony, is there anything you need to tell me?
Not the ring.
That's a what did you do ring.
Look like a douchebag in one of those.
Gene Cusimano calls those sports cars midlife crisis mobile.
Is this 1726 Brill Avenue?
No, Jackie took me to the movies.
How's he feel about that?
I'm not thrilled about this thing with Jackie Ametto.
Comes from good stock.
He's been on his best behavior lately. I can't deny that.
He's one of us.
Think that's the problem. Yeah, so he's just happy because Jackie's white and Italian.
Don't want her to miss the opportunities that are available to her.
Well, you talk to her, and I'll talk to Jackie Jr.
You did it already?
No problem.
I was gonna do it. I just couldn't get through the books. How can I repay you?
I don't know. Why don't you surprise me?
Hey now.
I think I swallowed some water. You girls see me out there?
You got Mr. Goodwin's office open.
Ah, now we've stepped it up a notch here, guy.
Good morning.
Hello?
Morning.
So I've been thinking about a car. Student has to take the bus everywhere?
You live a block from the school.
Whatever happened to her friend's car? Did she not take it? I forget.
I'm not asking for anything fancy, just something to get me around.
Could have had a car last year, but you spurned your nose at it.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so she didn't take it.
His father's now in a mental health facility in Nevada.
Yeah, well, I didn't think he'd do well in Nevada with a gambling addiction.
We just want to make sure that you take advantage of all the city has to offer you.
Not for nothing. If you live in the city, you definitely don't need a car.
But over the course of the game, you can learn what his habits are. Morning. Okay, AJ, try what I told you.
The wall of pride. They left this.
A clue?
Who make it this pizza?
We're asking you. This your store logo, sir?
My pizza never hurt nobody.
Come again, sir?
You don't find any bacteria in here?
It's a custom job. How's that, sir? Double meatball, pepperoni, sausage, peppers, onions. Any customers order this combo on a regular basis. Technically, you're an accessory after the fact.
Oh, please.
Do you know how serious this is?
I don't know.
Why did you do it?
Someone threw something in the pool. A couple of guys started throwing stuff in.
And if they were jumping off the George Washington Bridge, would you just do that too?
Such a parent thing to say.
I got sent home.
Why? How do you vandalize the swimming pool?
Screwing around.
On your mother's birthday?
Tony, do you know how serious this is? He may be expelled.
On your mother's birthday. You're gonna miss the big game. Your football career down a drain.
I want you ladies to try this. It's not mozzarella. This is called burrata. It's all about the contrast, the crispness of the beans, the smoothness of the cheese.
Tastes like mozzarella and string beans. You have a calm to the blossoming friendship between our two children. She'll be a very good influence on him.
She's more concerned about the influence Jackie will be on her.
Like with Ralphie, he goes on and on about Tony and the promotion.
Ralph is a real find, Ro. You hang on to him. I think he's under a lot of stress. I hear Charmaine hired a lawyer.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
The men in our lives have been, you know what. And here's Artie, a regular guy, hardworking.
Push a man only so far.
True.
Who's the douchebag?
That douchebag buys a new 600 for me every year. Been shopping? Very beautiful.
So are you. What are my chances of kidnapping you for the rest of the afternoon? I'm going nuts thinking about you. Come on, I'll take you anywhere you want to go.
Wanna go to the zoo?
The zoo? All right, we'll go.
Amazing thing about snakes is that they reproduce spontaneously. That's why somebody you don't trust
You call a snake. How can you trust a guy who can literally go themselves? Snakes were themselves long before Adam and Eve showed up to you. Hey, how you doing, kid?
All right.
Hey, Jack.
The talk.
I'm going to get a couple of slices. You want anything, T? Yeah, give me the usual. I hear you taking Meadowell tonight.
Yeah. Place in the city called Chez Josephine.
Don't you two got class tomorrow?
She's got at 2 o'clock and I'm off. I got class 3 days a week.
You show respect at my house, and you come from a good family.
Thanks.
I'm going to be very protective over her. I want the best from you. If you're in school, you got to give it everything you got. You understand what I'm saying to you?
I just got an A on my lit paper.
So you got an A, huh?
I'm doing good, Tony.
Let's keep it that way. Have some dessert on me.
No, that's okay.
Take it.
Please welcome the Miami relatives.
Tush, you don't got those Maseratis anymore.
Only Versace. You tried it yet?
Hey, what's up?
Well, only they're allowed to push in their clubs.
I see you here again, I'm gonna crack your head.
Ooh, right in the taint.
You have to wonder what they're thinking.
What you got on, even a baboon would love. Yeah, he could innocently maul you into 10 pieces.
You know other primates?
Mm-hmm.
They groom each other.
What's this?
It's a Tibetan talisman.
I knew there had to be something. My sister was a Buddhist. She's a whack job.
So I gotta be a whack job too?
Well, I mean, she did go through, what, like 6 or 7 marriages already? There's gotta be something a little...
A Buddhist selling $150,000 cars. What's so funny?
You came here today.
What, the zoo?
I said zoo when you came. You're very sweet. I'm crazy about you.
I never met anybody like you.
Take your kids to the Bronx Zoo?
Yeah. See you later.
Who was that?
Oh, that was my heart on.
It's really gone. You lie.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There was just like a group of kids walking by, guys.
He was at the Crazy Horse, and some zip, he told my man here, new management, new rules.
Chris Moltisanti.
Yeah, that's the name.
I know Chris. Normally, I would never get involved with a stranger. You know who my father was?
The golfer?
You got nothing to worry about.
It is a policy that demands the immediate expulsion of the offending student.
I told him.
We have decided upon a suspended sentence and his involvement in extracurricular sport.
His academic performance?
That Anthony's punishment be meted out parentally.
So it's not exactly zero tolerance.
Detention.
A lawsuit a few years back forced us to eliminate our detention program.
You better wipe that smile off your face.
Is he getting punished at all?
We feel that it would be against his best interests and the team's.
Well, if you think that's best.
If there is but one more infraction of our code.
They are not punishing him at all, Tony, and you went right along with it.
We've been waiting for years for him to get off the couch, Carm. This is good for him.
Oh, please.
He ain't getting off that easy.
What about the nightmares?
None.
What's going on with your social life?
Nothing.
When you called me last week to cancel, I heard a man's voice.
Could have been the mechanic. Well, I don't pay you to be under your surveillance.
You came to me after attempting suicide over the breakup with Barry.
Oh, damn.
Well, the doctor in the ER said it was only suicidal ideation. My car broke down.
I'll believe you.
See, it's one thing to have a bar and sell drinks. You're dealing with performers.
Take it easy.
All right.
Somebody's sitting there.
Congrats on the club. I only have admiration for your progress ever since you got your butt.
Thanks.
This friend of mine was moving a little X at the club before you took over, and the other night he got thrown out on his ass. Let him keep a little action.
I don't want it in my club.
It would mean a lot to me.
I don't think he gives a shit.
What'd I say?
Tread lightly, man.
It's all taken care of.
Thanks, man.
You just can't do it in the club. Use your car or their car. This all happens for good reason right now. Reasons beyond anything you could possibly know. If that's the way it is, that's the way it is. I'm looking out for you here. I gotta eat too, right? Cool.
Your father and I have discussed your punishment. And no computer.
I use the computer for school.
Get the typewriter out of the basement.
And on top of that, you're gonna work your little ass off around here, which you should have been doing anyway. You know, you ought to take a few lessons from Jackie Aprile, okay? Get your act together.
And you're going to clean the gutters.
What gutters?
Come on.
I told you once.
Uh-oh.
Well, right arm's still good, no?
Damn.
I stayed outside. You must have disrespected them or something. I don't think they like you.
Hello, Kelly. Hey, hon.
For 45 seconds, stir it up real nice.
Need a piece. I mean, I don't need one, but, you know.
What are you looking to get?
I don't know. What do you suggest?
Me, I like to know the mother gonna work.
Revolver.
I'll never jam on you. Plus, it's small. You can have this one. I got another one under the bed. Macaroni's ready!
Now, what's gonna happen if she gets too attached to Tony and he breaks things off?
God, you really are in love with yourself, aren't you? You deprive yourself of nothing.
You think I'm vain?
I think you're wonderful.
Some of my accounts are in bad neighborhoods.
I know why you lie. Can I hold it? It's heavy. It's loaded.
Yo. Watch that trigger finger, lady.
I mean, we're paying a school. We're buying a service.
What else is going on? How was the rest of your week?
She knows exactly what Tony's been up to.
How are things between you and Carmela?
She was moody for a little while, but now she's her old self.
You do look happy, I must say.
Yeah. Went to the zoo the other day. It's good to be in nature, though.
And the zoo made you happy.
Yeah. Put a lot of time into me.
The progress that you make is entirely up to you. Your thoughts have a kind of Eastern flavor to them. Buddhist or Taoist.
Sun Tzu. This is the copay I owe you from last month.
I can't accept it.
Give it to your favorite charity. You better get your phone.
How are you?
I hate all of them.
Who?
My patients, all of them. How are you?
I'm okay. I need to buy a couple of expensive books.
Well, your favorite charity just popped up.
Almost started, Jerry.
Hey, Tom. How's it going?
And roll, and the roll down. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Take a hit.
Hit me.
What are you doing here?
You're here.
What? We talked about the other day. Now get your money and get the out of here.
Oh, sharper image, man.
Morning.
Haven't seen one of those in a while.
Any cannolis left from yesterday?
I think you can answer that question yourself. I have to say, you were right, Tony. Jackie Jr. has really surprised me. So long as she does good in school, things could be a lot worse.
All right, guys. So just got finished up with episode 9 and another good one. So Christopher bought into a new club, gave it to Adriana to manage, and, you know, I think earlier in the season, he's like, you know, no girl of mine is going to be working, but now they're using her essentially as the front lady. She's the boss. They just work behind the scenes, but whatever, makes her happy. You know, freaking AJ and his friends, man. Like, I get a little prank on the teachers, you know, tossing the desk in the pool and some other little stuff, fine, but then you start destroying the case and yeah, just a little too far. And he got off extremely lightly with the school there, and yeah, it's only because of how well he's been doing with football. And yeah, sadly, there's a bunch of places out there like that, but hey, well, he just ended up cleaning the gutters, and yeah, he'll get his punishment at home. So Tony seemed at first to be okay and happy that Jackie was spending so much time with Meadow, while Carmela, on the other hand, was the one that was hesitant at first, and towards the end of the episode, those roles flip-flopped. You know, Jackie says the right things, and he's lying to Tony about still being in school, and yeah, he got the good grade on the paper, but it's because Meadow freaking wrote it for him. You know, he's staying out of trouble, he's being the gentleman when he needs to be. But Tony got a little glimpse that, you know what, he might be doing some shady stuff there at the end. And yeah, now he's the hesitant one, and rightfully so. And he's got the, you know, his little minions pushing the X for him at Christopher's new club. He went to see him and completely bitched out at the end there just because Tony walked in, and I don't blame him. He would scare the hell out of me too. But, yeah, still made his guy go back, and this guy, I don't know if his jaw looked broken, arm was definitely busted up, like, I don't know what the kid's doing. And then he talks to Ralphie, of all people, like, get me a gun. And it was minimal Ralphie in this one. Maybe he's still on cloud 9 because he got the captain job, but I'm sure he'll do some crazy stuff at some point. But yeah, I mean, if Jackie seriously wants to continue seeing Meadow, he really is gonna need to start acting right legitimately and not just put on the facade like he has been. But I can't see that happening, and definitely going to be some issues down the line with that as well. And we got Tony with his new side piece, and yeah, as I suspected, it's looking to be a little bit more serious than, you know, just his little releases with the girls at the club, you know, and he's buying her gifts and taking her to fancy hotels and taking her to the zoo because that's what she wanted to do. And yeah, then we learned a little bit more into her mind, what happened last time she, you know, ended in a bad relationship. So I can't see nothing of what went down in this episode can I see ending good. In fact, the only thing good to happen for anyone really this episode was Carmela. She got herself a nice ring. But even she was like, you know, there's something you need to tell me? Like, this is a you messed up piece of jewelry here. Not just a birthday gift, but whatever. She didn't dig too deep into it. And poor Dr. Melfi, again, like, I'm pretty sure she knows that her patients are now seeing each other. And yeah, she's sick of turning a blind eye, like, acting like she doesn't know what's what. And her patients are lying to her. And yeah, I mean, that would probably piss me off too, but part of the job, I guess. But overall, good episode. Definitely enjoyed this one. And I really can't wait for the next one because when I was just looking at the menu screen for the next one, Pussy's in it. So yeah, gonna be interesting to see what happens with that one. But for now, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, as always, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. Thank you guys for watching, and until the next one, I'll see you guys soon.